Today on the Daily Scoop podcast from the Scoop News Group, OPM is using AI to modernize its legacy COBOL-coded systems, and the DOD will award $50 million to accelerate the development of emerging technology projects. It's Tuesday, December 10th, 2024. Welcome to the Daily Scoop podcast, where you'll hear the latest news and trends facing government leaders. I'm the host of the Daily Scoop podcast, Billy Mitchell. Thanks so much for joining me. Let's get into today's top headlines. The Pentagon announced over the weekend that it selected 5 small, non-traditional defense contractors to receive funding to help move their emerging technologies into production. Each company will receive $10 million under the Accelerate the Procurement and Fielding of Innovative Technologies, or APFIT, pilot program, overseen by Heidi Shyu, Undersecretary of Defense for Research and Engineering. The awards mark the first batch of APFIT funding distributed in fiscal 2025, and they're being bankrolled through continuing resolutions appropriations. Shyu said in a statement, quote, "With the backing of APFIT, these companies have an opportunity to push their innovations over the finish line." And she added that the Pentagon looks forward to supporting additional projects important to warfighters as more funding is appropriated. APFIT is intended to steer existing innovation projects across the so-called Valley of Death, a phenomenon in which emerging technologies that have successful research and development efforts with the Defense Department fail to receive additional funding for production. In other news, we told you recently about the Office of Personnel Management's latest Technology Modernization Fund Award, and now we have more details about how the agency will lean heavily on artificial intelligence as part of that award to update legacy mainframe programs for its retirement systems. OPM's award is meant to help the agency deliver a new online system for retirees, an agency spokesperson told FedScoop, and it will serve as one step in a larger modernization roadmap to reduce costs and modernize critical systems. For this specific project, OPM is planning to use the TMF funding to rehost legacy systems in the cloud and use AI to rewrite the existing COBOL language already on it. The project is expected to take about 2 years, and the agency will award a contract to a vendor for most of the work. However, the spokesperson said in-house staff will be heavily involved in reviewing and validating the outcomes of the redeveloped code. The agency told FedScoop that modern cloud-based systems will improve transparency, be more user-friendly, and provide more efficient service. This transition is one of the many key elements of the retirement system modernization strategy, which is already underway. For more news at the intersection of the federal government and technology, make sure to visit fedscoop.com. Thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of the Daily Scoop podcast, available on all podcast platforms. If you've already rated the podcast on your platform of choice, thanks so much. High ratings and good reviews of the show help more people to find it. The Daily Scoop podcast is a production of the Scoop News Group in Washington, D.C. Adam Butler and Carlin Fisher help put the show together, and the entire Scoop News Group team contributes. We'll be back tomorrow with more top headlines. Until then, I'm your host, Billy Mitchell. Thanks so much for listening.